What's happening, people? So, Xbox. Can we have a conversation again? Because you seem to want to be in the news, but never for the right reasons. Who the hell told you, Uncle Phil and Major Nelson? Who the fuck told y'all putting Halo and Gears of War and possibly Crackdown 3 and all these other games on any console besides the Xbox console is a good thing? I don't know who told you that, but they should be smacked because they're lying to you. I'm not saying this because I don't want to see Xbox games come to the Nintendo Switch. It's absolutely false. I'm telling you this because if this becomes reality, then don't launch another system because you won't see sales. It's that easy. There is no, we have first party content, but we share it with everybody. There is no world where this works out in your favor. Okay? It might come to be like a really good idea. However, Xbox, you have to realize that you have to turn into a big software company only. Because unless you give people reason to, which this generation you haven't, and this is the reason why you shouldn't, you have to create a first party library in order to entice customers to buy your fucking product. Your sales this generation, Xbox, are your own fault. Just take that pill. Just take that admission and run with it. Hey, we fucked up. Hey, the Xbox One generation is possibly going to go down in history as our worst generation. How do we fix this? Why did people not buy it? Do a survey and learn from it. Don't take first party IPs like Halo and Gears of War and put them on another console, because then you're really going with the question, why do I need to buy an Xbox? What's the point in buying Xbox consoles? There's no point, because I could just play all those Xbox games on my Switch. Or if Sony for some reason goes along with it, which they should because that means you're out, I could play them on PlayStation. There is absolutely no reason to buy an Xbox at this point because all the software is elsewhere. Creating content, especially first party content, which is the most important content you can have, that goes on the Xbox and nowhere else, means sales. Creating a device, creating a diverse library of exclusive content like what the 360 had produces sales, gets results. I swear to God, Uncle Phil and Major Nelson need to quit drinking syrup. They need to stop sipping lean. They need to put the crack down because these are really bad decisions. Xbox Live, I had the same feeling about that, but I also still stand by it. Yes, I like Xbox Live. I like Xbox gamepass, but I'm not above looking at the flaws with it. Well, what do you mean the flaws? Well, for first thing, I don't have to purchase a Xbox title ever again. I never have to buy a first-party Xbox title again, taking money out of the pockets of the developers. That is a big negative. That's taking money out of third-party developers' pockets. That's taking money out of their own fucking pockets. Because I'm paying $10 a month to have these games for free. You see what I'm saying? I get 100 plus titles that I can choose to play or not play for $10 a month, or I can go $60 for a year and get upwards of like 240 games, okay? Because you get 2 Xbox One and you get 2 Xbox 360s. Sometimes they mix it up to 1 Xbox 360 and 1 original. That's 4 games a month. At 4 games a month, 2 times 12 is 24, so okay, yeah, you're looking at like 48. I got the number wrong, but 48 big titles. Okay? They're not just small little indie titles every month. No, they're big name titles. So I can get $60 and still never have to pay for an Xbox game. Hell, I got majority of the Assassin's Creed games, and I do mean majority of them, from the damn Xbox Live, which means I never had to pay for one. The ones I paid for were the ones I honestly really wanted, like the Ezio trilogy. But I didn't pay full price for it. I'm a member of Gold. And I waited to a fire sale, and I paid $20 fucking for it, not 60. Same thing can be said for a bunch of games that I've actually bought. I didn't pay full price for anything. Get the fuck out of here. And Xbox, this is why digital can hurt you. This is why doing this can hurt you, because you're taking away from the why. You're taking away from the need to buy. You're taking your own money away from you. And you can say, oh, that's not true, because obviously you subscribe to, Game Pass and Gold. Yeah, but do you realize how much money that is per year? $10 a month, 10 times 12 is 120. 120 and 60 is 180. I pay $180 a year for Xbox. That is exactly the cost of about 4 games. 4 games is all I'm gonna physically pay for per year. And I get over 100, and I'm gonna say I get close to about 200 games to choose from per year. 200 games for $180 $180 a year, or $60 per one game per purchase. I don't know about you, but the math is very simple to me. I'd rather pay the 180 and get 200 plus games that all run $60 a pop, depending on what store you go to, especially GameStop. They're $60 day one, no matter what you do, and they're not bad. Fucking Lara Croft's The Shadow of the Tomb Raider is on Game Pass right now. I've played DMC. I'm playing Devil May Cry 4 right now, getting ready for Devil May Cry 5. Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain is on there. There is a fuck ton of content on Game Pass. And Crackdown 3 just came out, and guess what I didn't pay for, but I've played Crackdown 3. See what I'm saying? Xbox, I need you to realize, if you take away the demand for the Xbox brand to sell by taking away first-party IPs and putting them wherever you feel free, people will not buy the next console. I don't care how much power it has. I don't care if it's on par with 2019 fucking PCs. People will not buy it. You'll have a little bitty group out there, like maybe a couple thousand. Let's give you 20,000 people. Okay, you'll have 20,000 sales worldwide. 20,000. Well, that's good, right? No, that's horrible. You realize that is legitimately 7 more than the Wii U. 7,000 more than the Wii U. Oh, my bad. They did 13 million. So that's actually way less than the Wii U. Because you're not creating that demand. You're not creating that need to buy. So, when you're not creating that need to buy, people don't buy. You could have 200 million subscribers to Game Pass and 200 million subscribers to Xbox Gold. But if they don't need an Xbox to play those games because you're dumb enough to go, fuck it, just put it on anything, developers might not make them anymore. Because what's the point in making a title for Xbox if it's not going to be on just Xbox? But you could play it on the Switch, or you can play it on the PS4. What are these developers supposed to think? You just bought 5 to 10 new studios. If I'm working at one of those studios, I'm out. I'm going to see about Nintendo, or I'm going to see about PlayStation, because the rumors about Xbox not having any real first-party titles anymore, because they're all going to be on either Nintendo or PlayStation, just means that my job is now that much harder, because I'm not going to be making any fucking money, because Xbox doesn't have a reason to buy their damn system. That's exactly what it says to me. Now, all this stuff is speculation and all of it's rumor, but Xbox, I need you to hear me. The more you dissolve the question as to why, the more negative it is. It's not more positive, it's more negative. Why are you creating another fucking console if all this shit is just going to be playable on a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch? What's the point? Why would I go buy it? Please answer that question. I don't give a fuck about the power of a PC, and a lot of people don't either. They just want the content. They just want the software. Which is why PlayStation's still number one in sales, even though financially they're number 5. Which I know is impossible because there's only 3 consoles, but financially they are in like last place. Nintendo. Why put Halo on Nintendo? What the point of that is there's not a good one. Because guess what? If Halo goes to Nintendo, guess what happens? Nobody's playing Halo on an Xbox because I can play it on fucking Nintendo. I can play it on the Switch. I can take the Switch and play it on the go. Do you realize how bad of a dissolve that is to your own fucking brand? To have your number 1 game, which is Halo, become the number 1 game on another console because you're too damn dumb to keep it to yourself? There's a reason why PlayStation and Nintendo do not give their first party titles to everyone. Because they know that if it's only on those consoles, you have to buy the console. Fuck Xbox. I swear to God, this generation, you've made more stupid decisions than a little bit.